They're trying to break me. And what they don't understand is that I have a backbone of steel. But I cannot be broken, no matter how long you keep me in this bunker. Whatever you want to call it. Dragged here against my will. Drug here against my will. Drugged against my will. You people don't even know what I'm made of. Keeping me in this little steel cage. It's like a vat, just stainless steel vat, like I'm some kind of grape you're gonna squish for your favorite wine. Like this is a vintage, this ain't no vintage. You want to turn me into wine? But it's more nefarious. Fuckers. Nefarious fuckers is what I call them when I'm not being inundated with the smell of bacon. Bacon grease. You know, I did some research at one point. Maybe that's why I'm here. Because they were on the other end of my computer screen watching me, recording my keystrokes, fingering the data that I was fingering. Did some research on the Elohim. You heard of him? Elohim. The conventional translation of Elohim is the many faces of God, something like that. It's supposedly a Hebrew word, an old Hebrew word, but actually it's not. The Elohim is not the many faces of God. Elohim is the plural of the El, and that's E-L. The El, plural, Elohim, are not from around here. So a lot of theories as to what the Elohim actually are. They came from the sky. That's one way of saying it. The sky people. They're devas in Sanskrit, and over in India they're the theoi in ancient Greek. They've got different names. The Annunaki. So there I am, doing my research. My keystrokes are being recorded by some nefarious agency. And now I'm here with bacon grease, wafting up my nostrils, trying to keep it together. Don't know how long I've been here. Don't know how long I'm going to stay here in this stainless steel vat. I just know there's a little grate here, so when I have to defecate or urinate, it just goes down there and I don't see it anymore. Now the experiment, as far as I can discern, is to see how long I can survive the smell of bacon grease. And my logical assumption, which might be an illogical assumption, is that when I was doing my compelling research, keyboard warrior that I am, and I drew the connection between the Annunaki and bacon grease, that I got teleported here with some sophisticated extraterrestrial Annunnakian technology. Because apparently the Anunnaki were really into bacon. Bacon and wine. Now I don't know if they drank wine with their bacon, but all I know is that I have smelled bacon ever since I got here. I don't know like I said, how long I've been here quite a while, I think. Could be wrong, could be yesterday. What happens is I go to sleep, and I wake up and I just try to piece it together. I try to connect the dots as to what is going on. What's going on? I could be the missing link. I'm not getting arrogant. I could be the missing link. Because I'll tell you something else. Whoever put me here in this steel vat, stainless steel, they're on to something. I don't know. Definitely on to something, because have you heard of the Akashic records? You heard? I'll give you the basic description. The Akashic records are essentially like the archives of the universe. My contention is that the Annunaki accessed the Akashic records through the smell of bacon grease. Smell it and you remember the entire history of the cosmos. That's what I'm doing here. That's my conjecture. I go to sleep. Yeah, you know I go to sleep. I go to sleep. And I wake up and I've gone somewhere while I was sleeping. We call it dreams, but I'm not so convinced that they're dreams. You know, ancient cultures had different views what dreams were. Now, with our kind of atheistic materialism, we're just like, oh, it's just a random firing of neurons. Means nothing. And yet I go places. And it's good that I go places because I wake up and I don't know how I got here. I just know that I can't stop smelling bacon and I'm supposed to survive on the fumes. So again, I'm a logical man. Where in the hell is this smell coming from? Where's it coming from? So, outside of this stainless steel vat, you got like all these stove tops where people are just making bacon. Making bacon to torture me so that I got no choice but to access the Akashic records, figure it all out. And that's what I'm theorizing is the cause of my abduction. Because somehow they knew when I was on my keyboard doing my research that I had tapped into this secret, that the Anunnaki accessed the Akashic records through bacon. That's why we love it. That's why we can't get enough of it. So you want to know the history of the universe? Feed me bacon. Oh yeah, I'll tell you. But I do suspect that it goes even deeper. I have my suspicion that it's not just the past and we're trying to grok with bacon. It's not just the past. These fuckers, whoever they are, stuck me in this stainless steel vat so they could figure out what's happening in all the other universes that are side by side and parallel with this one. With this one, it's not just the past of this one, it's the contemporaneous present of all the multiverses. You think I could just kind of go lateral, right? I go lateral and access through the windows, the portals, the universes that are actually parallel to myself. I am talking about interdimensional travel a la Bacon. I am. That would make me a Baconaut. Astronaut, psychonaut, Baconaut. You think I'm fucking shitting you, but I'm not. Why do people get so hooked on bacon? I mean, above everything else except for those drugs. We may theorize further ad extempore that coffee has the same effect, and that there is, in addition to a whole encircling kitchen of bacon makers, another vat somewhere in this underground bacon bunker where they're just smelling coffee. That's it. I don't know why. I don't know if there is a compelling connection between coffee and the Annunaki, the Elohim, the Theoi, the Deva. Could be. Let's imagine it thus. You smell the the coffee. And there's a psychoactive response. It's psychokinetic. You're getting hyper in your brain. And then you turn into a cosmic supercomputer because you're jacked up. You are caffeinated. And you're now going to just start crunching all the facets and dimensions. Oh yeah. So you can see then what's really happening in this underground bunker. You get in the picture. All those things that draw us in and make us crazy. Bacon, coffee, what else? Nutella? I tell you what, when I first had Nutella, I finished the whole fucking jar. Now, how does that relate to the multiverse? I would suspect that something as volatile as Nutella might grant us a window into something inconceivable, incomparable to the Akashic records and the multiverses, to the left, right, front, center, bottom up, everywhere, around me. Nutella. And maybe Nutella is such a psychoactive agent that they need more than just a stainless steel urn to keep the person there. Nutella-naut, astronaut, psychonaut, baconaut, coffee-naut, Nutella-naut. You think I'm just ridiculous? Well, I've been here a while. I don't know how long. I've been here. I'm here. Go to sleep, I wake up, I'm here. Is this a dream? Could be. I'm going places when I sleep, I know that. Maybe one day I wake up in a vat, a stainless steel urn, and I'm sniffing the bacon of the Annunaki. And then the next day, I'm sniffing the aroma of coffee, and then the next day, I am sniffing the fragrant ecstasy of Nutella. And I just keep going. I keep traveling from urn to urn to urn. Because I've got to be learn. You learn in the urn. That's what it's all about. That's what this transmigration is. But what I don't get is why the fuck I can't get out of here. This is ridiculous. You people are corrupt and sadistic, I'll tell you. Because I was sitting at my computer just doing research, and now I am the subject of research. I would say I am the object of research, not a subject anymore, because I have been objectified. Now, maybe it's not because of any of these reasons. Maybe it's because I'm a little eccentric. There's that possibility. I'm a little eccentric. I will admit that when I smell bacon constantly, my mind does things. My mind loses its sense of normalcy. So this is a message to all of you who are a little bit confused. There's maybe some aspect of your existence that is incomprehensible to you, just like this. I have entertained the notion that I was actually created in this vat. And that when I dream, I'm actually just thinking that this dreamt reality is the real reality. And I was just born into this vat to access the Akashic records through the smell of bacon. Because these, whoever they are, and remember, I don't know who they are, I can surmise, I could say, hey, there are other humans like me, but they could be Annunaki. I'm in this vat. I'm trying to understand why I am here. I am trying to understand why I'm only smelling bacon. I'm trying to understand the occasional strange noise that comes from over there. Is it the smell of bacon grease? The sound of bacon grease? You know, I don't have to tell you that I'm just a little bit different. What I would say to you is if that you are receiving this message, that there's something about your reality that allows you to see this reality, and that you may not be so normal after all, because we know I'm not normal. I don't know if I was born here. I don't know if I'm stuck in a recurrent dream. I don't know if I'm transmigrating from one stainless steel vat to another stainless steel vat to another stainless steel vat. You don't know if you are in a stainless steel vat yourself, which you call a body, and that you are subject to all of these odors, to these smells, to these visuals, to these audios that are keeping you in such an enthralled, enchanted, entranced state that you are being grokked, that you are a computer that's being activated not by electricity, not by software, but by bacon, by Nutella, by coffee, by whatever. And then you are essentially a supercomputer that's being activated that way because you were encoded a long time ago. You are a genetically modified organism. You were engineered as a hybrid. Of course, we don't know the native species. We don't know the Elohim that came together, these two things, to create you. But we do know that you're still trying to figure it out. And I'm going to give you some words of advice and some words of wisdom. That you may go crazy if you are always focused on figuring out the answers, if the answer is somewhere over there. And that is true, it is over there. It's in the next room, in the next urn where they've got caffeine or Nutella. Coffee, Nutella. But you also have to enjoy the fact that you are still in this urn, this stainless steel body. And that your dreams, so much more than the atheistic materialism interpretation. Something's happening. You're going from urn to urn to urn, and it's more than just bacon, just coffee, and just Nutella.